What is going on, y'all? It is Fargassier. Hopefully you're having a great, wonderful day out there in the wasteland, friends. Today we're going to be talking about the top 5 camps that got submitted to us this week in our Discord. Look, the builders really showed out this first week with the series moving to this channel, and thank y'all so much for that. And look, if you're someone who enjoys Fallout and would love to join a Discord where we talk about Fallout and just gaming in general, whether it's you're wanting to enter into the top 5 or you just want to talk about why Rose is your favorite NPC in Fallout 76, then make sure to check the description below for a link to join up on Vault 645. And now I want to give a huge shout out to the team for judging these camps. We'll have a link to their YouTube channels in the description below, so make sure to go check out their channels and show them some love. And now kicking off this week, we have Twisted Rose in 5th place, and now they build their camps on the PlayStation, and the camp that they submitted this week is a mix between a mid-century and a modern century camp. And now this camp really does fit the bill on someone living at this house, whether it be from the board games in the living room to the plates outside on the table by the barbecue. I could definitely see myself as an adventurer walking by, but definitely taking my shoes off because this place is clean and I would hate to get it dirty or even have a rad roach pop over. And now while this is a small design, it is absolutely packed to the brim, and I think you should definitely check the video out because I watched it 3 times and I was still picking up small little things that I did not catch on the first 2 watches. But now to me, I absolutely love compact builds in Fallout 76, and you'll have to let me know in the comment section below. Do you like small compact builds that when you go in, you're assuming not a lot of things, but when you walk in, it's not a junky mess, it's not overpacked or anything like that, but it's just a great little spot that you could see yourself living in? And now coming in at the number 4 spot, we have the Acuras with the Water's Edge build. And now this is on PlayStation, and when I first saw it, it made me feel as though I was about to meet Victor Frankenstein because of the exterior lighting and the helpful robot tending the garden. It looks inviting, but also slightly ominous. And now when you enter into the house, I really love the fact that the doors are glowing and providing a light, and this really sets off the ominous tone, especially when you go inside of their kitchen and you see some things inside of a deep freezer, and you realize that either they are about to do some experiments and create Frankenstein, or maybe Robco is, contracting them and it's all legit and they're just trying to get some brains and stuff for, making some robo brains. And now personally, I would be afraid to stay at this camp for a long time because of what little brains I have. I believe that they would put in their deep freezer and potentially put into a robo brain. But seriously, y'all did such an amazing job with the placement and the merges. This place is absolutely a beautiful nightmare. And now coming in 3rd place is someone that I did not expect to enter into the competition, and that is TNG, the former Top 5 series host, with their Dirty Diner, and now they built this on the PlayStation. And now before the bombs dropped, this establishment might have been shut down to a multitude of health violations, but it seems in a post-apocalyptic wasteland to be thriving. Though honestly, TNG, I think you should really check out the person at the counter because I think they're sharing the same fate as the Norwegian Bluebird from the sketch in the Monty Pythons. But honestly, buddy, all jokes aside, the building looks really good. It looks like you retrofitted a gas station to turn it into a diner, and the lighting really adds that extra touch to the build. If I was journeying through the wasteland and wanted some Dandy Boy apples, I would definitely stop by. Great job, bud. And now coming in at the number 2 spot this week is Mr. Kif D with the Green Market build on the PC. And now look, if you fancy yourself as a vault dweller with a green thumb, then this is the camp that you want to visit because the interior to the exterior is jam-packed with plants, plushies, and more from adventures in Appalachia. And now one surprising thing is that there is not a lot of wasted space inside of this compact build. And now while that can lead to a camp feeling junky and cluttered, this place definitely does not feel that way, and it feels like everything has a place and a purpose. And now look, I'm telling you, you've got to watch these videos a couple of times because it wasn't until the 3rd watch that I noticed that there was junk on the door frame. And I'm sorry if I give folks an earworm from Linkin Park, but seriously, bud, from the top to the bottom, this place is absolutely stunning. And now since I play on the PC, if I ever need plants, plushies, or really anything else green in the wasteland, this is definitely going to be my go-to spot. And now before we get in here and tell you about the number 1 spot, I want to give a huge thanks to everyone who entered this week. And as you can see on the screen, we have 20 entries, and it really means the world to me that y'all are helping keep the Top 5 series alive and kicking. And while I may not be a builder, the building community really does mean a lot to to me, because it is y'all who have given us locations to look at since before the Wastelanders made their way back into Appalachia. So to all the builders that entered or anyone out there building in the Wasteland, keep up the amazing work. Seriously, thank y'all. And seriously, thanks again to the team that is helping me keep this series alive, because to me, the community is what kept Fallout 76 alive for all of those years. And to keep the top 5 series alive, I think it is going to take a team. So seriously, huge thanks to Moonlight Cowboy, Silver Bunny, Nug, Stabby, and Yeah Bear. Make sure to check out their channels in the description below. And now, like we mentioned at the start of the video, if you are interested in joining the Vault 645 Discord, that is our community. We'll have that link in the description below. We even passed out a box of Dandy Boy apples when you join the server, so sit back, relax, and let's look at the honorable mentions and the #1 spot. And now, as one of the rules in the top 5 series is that if there is a tiebreaker, the reactions on the post will be the deciding factor. And this week, the difference between Twisted Rose and Fluffnerrer was 1 reaction. So just as a reminder, make sure that you are reacting on the other builders' post, because you never know what your reaction may do for someone's placement in the top 5 series. And now Fluff built the new River Gorge bungalow on the PC, and it's a absolutely wonderful looking camp, and you might actually miss this camp if the fire isn't going in the fireplace. And now something that I really love about this camp is that it looks like someone made their way through a journey in America and made their way to Appalachia and then picked this spot to build, and then built from that moment, because it really does fit the aesthetic of Fallout 76. And the Scout tube float, oh my Lanta, I've never seen anyone put junk in there, but that is by far my favorite way of using that tube float now. Y'all make sure to go check this video out from Fluff, and I definitely look forward to seeing what else you submit to the top 5 in the future. And now the next honorable mention is Terminus with their Mountain Laboratory, and they built this on the PlayStation. And now look, if I ever stumbled across this location in my journey through the Wasteland, I would most certainly think that this adventurer worked for Vault-Tec or something like that, because oh my Lanta, just look at the outside. And not even that, the inside is just as creepy, and they really nailed the laboratory look. So Terminus, amazing job, and I definitely look forward to seeing what you have planned for us in other top 5 submissions. And now taking this week's #1 spot in the top 5 series is someone that I am just going to call ND, because look, I googled how to say your name, and yeah, no, we're not going to do that. It doesn't feel like something that I want to try to get canceled on just mispronouncing how to say your name. So I'm so sorry, but we're just going to call you ND on this channel. But look, seriously, they built not just a camp, but an absolute amazing club in Welsh. And now they named their submission for this week the Shaggy Club. And if I am the only one that had the song It Wasn't Me pop in their head and have that earworm going as I'm trying to record this video, then I would be quite surprised. Let me know in the comments section below, is it just me, or did we all just sing Shaggy's It Wasn't Me? But honestly, this camp really does fit with the landscape that they picked to build in, and this is a very adventurous place to build in, because it's not an easy spot to build something that will fit with the aesthetics of the landscape. And now Nux even said in their comments on this camp that it gives a bit of a mix of cyberpunk and steampunk, and it really fits in with that Fallout vibe. And my comment to it was also, it kind of feels a little bit like BioShock, because with that projector going, I'm just sitting there thinking, would you kindly? And now this camp really does feel well done from the exterior to the interior with their choice of lighting and junk placement. Their video really deserves a few watches to really appreciate everything that they put into this build. There is so much to find in this build that even on the video watch #4, I am still noticing things that I missed on the first 3. And now whether you're a fan of dodgeball or swatter, you can definitely watch all of the sports ball matches on ESPN Ocho #8 on all of those TVs behind the bar. Honestly, indeed, great job on this camp, and I look forward to seeing what else you have planned for us on the top 5 series. Thanks so much for taking time out of your busy day to check this video out, and huge thanks to the builders in the Fallout 76 community. Let me know in the comment section below, what is your favorite build this week from the top 5, and from the team and I, have a great and wonderful day out there in the wasteland. Thanks so much to the channel members for the continued support. Y'all have a great and wonderful day. Peace. Love ya.